For years, as a member of Investigative Reporters and Editors and Society of Environmental Journalists, I pushed for an expanded Blue Beat. And now we find it's expanded into the bad news category. Lots of news about the collapse of the marine ecosystem. And what we need to do, 4 years ago, we gave the media award to Naples Daily News because a small paper decided to make a major commitment to educating us about the state of the Gulf of Mexico with additional sections about what to do. And today, it's too rare that we have major media like C Studios Foundation that's committed not only to explaining what's happening, but to profiling the solutions. And to present their award, we also have the Animal Planet's a good friend who wrote the foreword to our 50 Ways to Save the Ocean, and the Animal Planet's ambassador to the other 71%, Phillipe Cousteau.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed a tremendous pleasure to be here to present this award, the Blue Frontier Peter Benchley Award in Media, to Mark Shelley and C Studios. Mark is, aside from being a National Geographic filmmaker and senior series producer, he is also the founder, co-founder, and president, executive director of C Studios Foundation, which is a nonprofit team of filmmakers, scientists, and social entrepreneurs. Now, if any of you have ever worked in filmmaking, you know that the term nonprofit in filmmaking is somewhat redundant, but, and so for that in and of itself, he should deserve kudos. But he's done so much more. He is an avid a pilot of both airplanes and submersibles. His interests are broad and cover everything from dealing with environmental issues and storytelling and media, of climate change, loss of species biodiversity, and of course, his love of the oceans and an understanding that the oceans truly are the life support system of this planet. He is probably best known for the award-winning National Geographic film Strange Days on Planet Earth, which was hosted by Edward Norton, an outstanding example of storytelling. Mark, I think, exemplifies the best of storytelling because he understands the power of media, a power certainly that we all are exposed to in the various forms of television, the internet, etc. today, but the power of media to tell story, and story that not just to lead individuals to increase their awareness, to increase their knowledge, but to empower them to take action. And that is a critical component. It's not just enough to inspire people with information, but really to lead them to take action in their lives and to make a positive difference for their worlds, for their communities, for their families, for their country, for the planet, and for the oceans, most certainly. So with that, it is my distinct pleasure to invite Mark up here to say a few remarks as well and to accept this award, much deserved. Mark Shelley.
Thank you so much. We all know that the public is critical to seeing these things that we're so concerned about here change for the better. How best do we get the enthusiasm and the support that you guys have in this room out to that public? And there are two ways that I know of. I mean, there's probably others, but two main ways. One is through crises, and the other is through story. Now, we can let crises do it for us if we want, or we can be proactive and get to the public and get their support through storytelling. It was said that story is important, but more than story, because we've all seen good stories, there's now science that helps us understand how to tell those stories that move people closer to action. And then how we support people once they decide that, oh, maybe this is a good idea, to help encourage and support them to continue to have action. And that's where all of us come in. The funding, unfortunately necessary to reach the public, we spend so little money to actively and scientifically and thoughtfully get these ideas well said to the public. And we need to. The environment is sort of a fad today. We see lots of programs today about the environment. But what happens is broadcasters commission what they think the public wants to see. So what does the public want to see? Well, we think that they want to see reality programs. We want to, how do we, sort of get this word out? But it's not going to have a lasting effect, and have certainly the effect that we all know has to happen, and has to happen immediately, unless we do them thoughtfully, carefully, with a longer-term support to encourage the public to go out and support Sam's builds and the other builds that are happening, to help encourage business to do a better job at building the things that we need, to help all of us be better citizens, to help protect the planet. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And let's continue to make great programs that help encourage the public to get actively involved.